Hi, Paul Thompson from Twang Tuition here. Many thanks for joining me once again for this week's tutorial. This week I'm going to be covering that Shed 7 classic Chasing Rainbows. It's one of my favourite songs by Shed 7. I'm going to be assuming you've got a little bit of bar chord knowledge for this. Uses a few bar chords in the chorus, and indeed a partial part bar chord in the verse part. It kind of uses the same kind of chord inversion that I was talking about for the We Will Rock You solo last week. So I think it joins fairly well with that, just to show how that chord change and inversion can be used in different songs. I'm going to include the solo as well, some nice little bit melodic bits, and some chord structures in there as well. So I hope you're getting okay. Without further ado, here's Chasing Rainbows by Shed 7. Okay, straight on with the intro, which covers the first part of the verse. And I'm playing. It's like I said, this tutorial is going to assume that you know some bar chord shapes, because it's based around a few bar chord shapes. Indeed, the chorus covers a few bar chords as well. This first chord is based around the E major chord, rooted on the A string, and I'm playing the front end of that chord. Instead of me using my first and third, I'm just using my first finger to bar those middle three strings, the first, the fourth, the third, and the second strings. And then I'm playing that little chord inversion on the A chord inversion over the top of that to create a. So that's like an E. My E chord hammering on to my A chord there with my second and third fingers there on the second and fourth strings respectively. And then on the second little chord change, I'm adding my little finger onto the 12th fret on the second string there, just to give a little flavour to that chord as well. So take it off, back to the E, back on, a little hammer on again. And I think sometimes it hammers on and pulls off that chord as well at various times through the verse and the intro. That's repeated through now, it's repeated through the intro on the first part of the verse. A few little neuter chords in there just to give a bit of rhythm. Okay, and then now I'm playing for the second part of the verse. I'm playing a nice little melody line over the top of the vocal. It's based around the E major scale, albeit I'm using the relative C sharp minor scale. Okay, so here we go. Right, so I'm hammering on the fourth fret. I'm anchored my first finger to the fourth fret, fourth string, hammering on to the sixth. Second finger up to the E there on the second string, fifth fret, running down the scale. And then hammering on at the sixth fret on that third string again. So the first few notes. Play that again. Finishing up on the G sharp on the first fret on the third string. Again, hammering on my second finger in front there. Okay, playing the first part of that melody again, but then doing a little run up the E major scale. Okay, so starting on my B, my second finger, second fret, fifth string. Okay, then into the chorus. Now I'm hitting an E major chord there, and instead of strumming, I'm hitting the chord, but then picking a few individual strings just to give it a little bit more flavour rather than the straight strum. So E major chord, B major bar there, rooted on the A string. To C sharp minor. To an A, I'm playing that with my first finger again there. Nothing wrong with playing that way. First time, I'll explain why I'm using that shape though in a second. We go back again to E. B. Now to A for the last part of the chorus. And then he kind of adds on that little chord inversion again, the D, this time it's an A to a D chord. Okay, so all the way through then I'll play it as in its entirety. Okay, it's just one time on the first chorus, back into the verse, twice through on the second and the subsequent choruses. Okay, so that's the chorus part. Into the solo now, and I'm using again my E major scale with my relatives, using my relative C sharp minor scale. Okay. Okay, the solo is taken from that scale. And here we go, first part. So double hammer on the 4th and 3rd strings, 9th fret to the 11th fret. A little bit of vibrato there on the final note. And then a little run. Okay. Pull off there to my first finger. We do that twice. Third time, slightly different. Double hammer on again, this time on the 5th and 4th strings respectively. And then another hammer on the 4th string, but finishing on my E root note there on the 3rd string. So another little rub down, but finishing slightly differently. Okay, that's a little couple of notes in there, the 11th fret 3rd string, adding my little finger then onto the 2nd string, 12th fret there. That's the third time. 4th time is different again, double hammer on followed by a slide on the 9th fret. I'm hitting a double string, double stop there on the 2nd and 3rd string. And then a subsequent sequence of hammer-ons, starting on the 9th fret to the 11th, to the 11th fret 4th string, 3 times through, I think. And then the last time, again, that little 2-note little lick there on the 3rd and 2nd strings, 11th and 12th fret. And there we have it, and then back into another chorus there to finish. Well, there we have it. Many thanks for joining me once again. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already for the free weekly tutorials. By all means, put a request in for any songs, licks, solos, tunes that you might want me to play. I'm happy to cover them on here. And also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and all the rest of it. If you're relatively new to guitar or fancy learning for the first time, then please check out my online beginner's guitar course. 26 lessons. It explains everything in on the website, in the bio there. Become part of our growing guitar community. There's lots of help and support if you're learning for the first time. Thanks for joining me once again, and I look forward to seeing you next week.